Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Broke Kaeya main Chronicles. Did I say that right? Video. Last one we got to we met up with Tainari and everything. The Tui tried to kidnap Hypatia, well, kill her actually, not kidnap her, kill Hypatia, and we got an encounter with the Scaramouche, which caused this rainstorm. That if I probably keep standing in this place, you think I'll get hit by lightning? Maybe. But right now, I think we're supposed to go and talk to. Yeah, supposed to go to where Hypatia is and explain to them what happened inside. That we actually met the balladeer. So let's go back inside. I think I have auto on. Okay, I do.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
Oh, dude, you got struck by lightning.
The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Tainari, lay down, like Jesus.
Oh, he sat down.
Okay, that's good. That's good too.
Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
You got hit by lightning. He's over here like, I'm ready to hear your whole tale. I'm not gonna read that. It's gonna go past me real fast.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Akademiya's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way
They're making a
beyond
whole
me.
new god. This is ambitious. I think it's
As long as
ambitious.
I can enjoy every day
that's
with
it.
a drink in my
Ambitious.
hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to.
Wow, they just doesn't give a damn at all.
I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party STI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. My throat's going out. Her consciousness, her consciousness, her consciousness connected to the Palladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui
Can't
wanted
speak.
to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
Probably.
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm still not really sure. Don't worry, I'll wish for him. If I get him, I'll just look at his backstory.
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Doctor thinks he's above you anyways.
If the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
He's
In
gone
other
rogue.
words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
But now we got a whole new storm to deal with.
Accomplishment?
He left on his own. We didn't do anything. He just went, I'm going by boat back home. Doo doo doo.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yes, please do get some rest.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party STI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Go, go, Power
Let's
Rangers.
continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Oh, so this is just the finishing of the act. I already should have known because it showed the Primo Gems, so. Wait until the agreed time. I want to talk Tainari. How you doing?
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me. My wound isn't going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
I'm worried about Tainari, but he said he's okay. Wait until the agreed time. It is now the agreed time. Alright, go to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, over here. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Grand Bazaar is underneath. Okay, I gotta remember because last time I was just looking for so long and everything. I haven't been back into the city for the story quest in so long. Not ever since like the first part.
What's
The
that?
Grand Bazaar. How do we get back in here without like, you know, nothing happening? I mean, Doctor is gone. Oh, Hal Haytham just appeared out of nowhere.
All right, everyone is here.
Go,
How did
go,
everything
pop.
go?
I'm gonna shut
Any
up
luck
now.
with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who is behind it?
Oh, Sano getting
Well,
overprotective.
that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Let's go with the Balladeer. Let's go with the Balladeer. Ooh, Sano
After
ready
some
to
back and forth,
beat
we
him.
confirmed that the
Ooh.
doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya.
All I'm thinking about is the boat meme.
So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Resting? I mean, he's just sitting on the floor, so.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
All right, I'll remember that.
Shouldn't be allowed to be
Everything
like
also
relay
runs
messages
smoothly on my
because
side.
I'll just
The
forget
Eremites should have
things.
arrived at
Oh
their
my goodness.
destination by now.
Oh, we meet up
To
with the
avoid alerting
Eremites.
the quarry, they will stay there for now.
Okay, never mind.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy. It appears to have been very effective. I'm
Oh.
glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Let's have a gavel. Bong.
Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
No.
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more
You're the
suitable to
Green
do that.
Ranger. The Green Ranger doesn't
But
lead.
I thought all of you Akademiya big shots were great speakers.
I think it's the Red
Then I should
Red
remind you
Red
that I'm
Ranger.
the
Oh my god.
scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever.
They always got that hip
Well,
thing with the
Sino doesn't
guys.
seem to be much
Hip.
of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Oh, I don't speak either.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
You just smile.
Say something to boost morale.
Let me think.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
I recognize that voice. That's Nilou, isn't it?
Oh, it's Nilou!
Yep, I know it was Nilou.
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
No.
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
Well, he can't tell you.
Like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
I mean, we can't really tell her because she'll probably spill it.
Welcome, Nilou. Would you like to join us?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Huh? Join you?
You care about Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
You also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes, something very important. Nilou, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Yeah, do you want to join or not, girl? Thumb tells Nilou of the plan on. Oh, I can't say that. Nilou is shocked at first, but okay. It's long after she's bubbling with excitement, I think.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru. Well, that I've ever met. Oh,
I'll say so other from the Traveler.
Paimon from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
That's right.
We're not even from this land, this
I
world.
must admit that I'm a little scared.
Don't
But
be.
I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
That's what Naruto said. No.
I'll get my
Every
best
time,
to
and
play
everybody
beside
say
the
that.
tomorrow.
Just remembering when
Just remember
Naruto
not
fans
to say too
always
much.
say that.
Be discreet.
And be like, that's what Naruto says. And I'm
You
just
got
like,
it.
it's a basic phrase, but
All
alright.
the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yeah. Tomorrow, we are going to save a god. Yeah.
Oh, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right. So, just get a good night's sleep, everyone. Hey, I don't know how to speak to people well,
Listen.
alright?
A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
I stay up so late and wake up
Thankfully, I've
early,
had my
so.
place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Oh, is he gonna mention?
Nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. I just fall asleep right here, right now. The recording just ends. Victory Road. Wait till. I cannot say that. They probably like tell you how to say it, but I literally cannot say that.
We're not frozen in place after all.
And you're not frozen in place after all.
Today is the Akademiya's Niagarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Alhaitham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Akademiya and find him.
I kept reading the time wrong, so I had to kept like literally with the clock and everything. It was so annoying, but that's because I was dumb. It was like 8 to 12, and I read at 18, so I kept going to 18, and I was so confused to why it wasn't, you know, activating the quest, but because I'm a dummy. Here we go, going up the spiral stairs.
What's the
I could have teleported, but you know, I was already running, so. Alright. Time to start the plan.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Yep. Slept for 3 days, technically.
Really? Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. about you, Alhaitham?
I couldn't sleep.
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
His hip. Just keep going. Whee!
How calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
Not wrong.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Yes, just in case.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office.
Azar.
Everyone in Akademiya knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can
Yo, what do you got? Xbox, PS4?
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating.
Oh.
500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Actually, the same god.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyargarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Akademiya. The sages and core Akademiya personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees.
And so is my laptop trying to load in all the textures.
Into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Akademiya's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
When you put things that way...
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Akademiya should have already started preparing for Nyargarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
That texture in the
Let's
background
go.
won't load in. That one pillar will refuse to load.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...
More or less.
Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
We're just gonna blame him for it. I agree. I'll blame him too. Alhaitham is totally right next to me. Stick him in there. Alright, we're inside. So far the mission is going successfully. I think I said it right the first time.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Yes. Calm down, Paimon.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Akademiya.
This isn't looking good.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
The what?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
And I won first. Imagine he says that.
Intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer.
Alright, we got 5 minutes.
Search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the Akademiya for so long because...
I was looking for the traveler.
Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
You're welcome. Now move.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Akademiya, Scribe.
Smooth sailing from here. Well, as smooth as you can get.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Nope.
He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the Akademiya is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Dang. I mean, that's true.
There are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
I mean,
We
there's
shouldn't
always
waste
ways to
any more
deal with.
time. It
Yeah.
would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Very smart people will always. There's always pride. You always go after someone's pride, question their knowledge, and depending what type of smart person they are, of course they will go and fall under that. It always happens. Enter House of Dana.
Is this the Akademiya's library?
I've been here before, when I accidentally got lost.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive
Oh,
special
so I pronounced
collections
it right.
library in
It is
Tibet.
Dana.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
Sure.
The Akademiya marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Damn, this melon soda be bussin'. I mean, it's good. I've just been drinking it like the whole time. I need to get another one. I was like, why am I Dendro? Hide? Guess I'll read a book. Or not.
What's this platform for?
I was gonna go read a book.
It's a lift that Akademiya personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
You are echoing so loudly, Paimon.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
I told you we're gonna read.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Busted!
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Yep.
Do not tell me you believed the Akademiya would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe.
My name's Al-Haytham, not
My
Scribe.
witness had informed me of
Haytham.
your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
No.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
You are a lack of decorum in any shape, way, or form. Form, way, shape. Any form of shape. In any way. Let's talk.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot traffic here
Don't
renders
rhyme
this
at me,
place
please.
unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
I mean, we wanted to go there in the first place, so here's another roundabout way of going.
This
Ooh.
place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Paimon, you are so loud.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
I can't tell if his clothes didn't really load in properly or it's like that. I think his clothes didn't load in properly. The Fatui are not to be trusted.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors.
Oh,
If
maybe
that
it is
so,
loaded in.
then
Okay,
you
it
should be
is. Never mind.
praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
A gnosis. A gnosis?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience,
Christians, am I right? No.
then we shall create a god to reveal them.
I'm dead.
This
I shouldn't have
is
made
the
that joke.
pinnacle
I
of
take back
human
that joke.
wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight.
Actually, it wouldn't. You're just
For
making
our
it
nation
worse.
of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom. But in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
Not like Sumeru didn't already have a god of its own. What about What about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
She is Greater Lord Rukadevata. Oh my gosh. Well, she doesn't remember that, and she's small.
Fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the Akademiya. Does that make us equal to the gods?
No, because you suck.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
The arrogance of the scholars.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the Akademiya, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the Akademiya as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about her ready for your perusal.
It's fake. It's got something in there that if he puts it on and everything, it'll go insane or break the system.
You're still on the Akademiya side! We finally started to trust you!
We've been set up. I'll hate them. You. Feel like something's gonna happen.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%.
There's still that 2%.
Furthermore,
I can do
your
that.
data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
When you say dishonest persons, does that also include your General Mahamatra?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
I spit on you now. Pew, pew.
Despicable,
Pew, pew.
perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the
There it
traveler
is.
here, was it not?
Not dumb.
Uh,
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range.
Oh no.
Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
No.
maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The
It's all your fault, Paimon.
received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Akademiya. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Akademiya? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
98%. I don't know. 90%.
Regardless, that's only a guess.
I'm saying
The
98.
facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Akademiya on Niagarbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe, for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Akademiya and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Akademiya and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Well, it's just be Dea, and he's like, who are you?
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Akademiya's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Akademiya, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Uh-oh.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards! Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
He entered the god's knowledge into the capsules. I'm not dumb. He went and missed on purpose. Actually, that was actually really cool how he went and used that, and then he went and hid into those. Or, unless he somehow got the information into it, or Nilou's gonna do something. That's enough, Paimon. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh?
Marvelous. I'll give her a compliment.
Going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
We can relax for the time being.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
I can tell. Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Flashback!
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
To avoid suspicion. Or,
She's
well,
always
you
been
know.
the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Akademiya scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Akademiya, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Raman scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that all Hatham modified.
Yep.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
That wasn't because of carelessness, but of their arrogance.
Alright, so what now?
Arrogant little. We first need to find a place with the best signal in this room.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
I would end it here, but I do not think I can actually get out. Yeah.
Terminal. It's almost like the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Here we go, finally.
Eh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal.
Please work.
Is this a realm of consciousness? Nahida's not moving. She really has sealed off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake her up. Double wall. What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier. Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world?
Nahida!
She spoke.
Hey, Nahida!
Dang it, she isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do for that part.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irmin's So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
Aww. What now? Is there really nothing I can do? Poor girl. I want to give her a hug. But she's right here in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I had already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again. I talked over her by accident. Windblade! Sorry.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar.
Rukkhadevata?
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
I can't make the noises, oh my gosh.
Nahida!
Yes, break through to her. Yes! Yes!
Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Girl, you have the right to feel angry.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Nahida's awake.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing.
I can't leave.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbaha day stuff?
I guess they finished answering all the knowledge capsules.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilou's performance.
Gonna dance again. Does it get me out? Please tell me it gets me out.